What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a really long time, and I do apologize. I basically got a job working and school. I was at the time and just really didn't have a lot of time to be filming all the car projects that we have been working on. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of an update video for you guys. There's two main things to update you on, but I think we'll first start off with what started this channel, which is Ivy over here. So if you guys remember, we had these, not these ones, we had these silver American racing wheels, and we're having rubbing issues, and it was because of the offset that we had on them. So we actually had these wheels lying around, and we stuck them on, and I was at first a little skeptical. I was like, I think the red wheels with the red body is going to be a bit too much, but you guys were going to have to let me know down in the comments what you think is better. These red wheels are starting to kind of dig on me. They're not like overly done, and it just kind of matches the style, and to me it looks like an old 69, funny number came to my head. No, it just kind of looks like an old stock car to me. That's what it looks like to me, you know. Other than that, nothing really new has been done to Ivy. She's been pretty much set. That I know of, we added the decals, but I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that. So the only thing new with her is that she's driving really smoothly, and she got some new wheels and tires. And I kind of like this look a lot, but you guys will have to let me know. And then, what's been taking up a lot of our time and why we haven't been able to work on the race truck and Rusty, which you guys know is our 454 swapped Corvair, which there has been a lot of work done, and I will go and show that to you, as you can kind of see from that zoomed in shot. But I got a new car, and well, it's a daily. It's my new daily, and well, I think I kind of went a little bit overboard for a daily, but there she is. So this is my 1996 Jeep Cherokee Country, and let me put some backstory. So I live out here in Colorado, and where I live out here, it can kind of be a little bit hard to, how do I say, get there with two-wheel drive for front-wheel drive cars. And I want to go to the mountains with my buddies and kind of take this back into the woods, and we have property that is a little bit hard to get to. So I wanted a daily that I can kind of get anywhere with and not really have to worry about it looking nice. And can you two find a different place to do your business? Thank you very much. So this is what we've been working on, and there is a lot that has been done with it, and I really should have been documenting this, but I just wanted to get it done, and I'm still trying to just get it done because I want to drive it, you know, to work. And right now I'm just driving the black S10, but this is eventually going to be my daily. So we have a Rubicon Express lift kit. Now I really don't know that much about off-roading, but she's lifted quite a bit. And I knew one thing going into these Cherokees is that they rust a lot. And so when I found this one, which was literally right behind my house, it has no rust under it. I mean, I don't know how well y'all can see. I will see if this is a better shot, but you guys can see there's barely any rust. So we went ahead and put the lift kit on, and then it has a new front end and a new back end and a new transfer case. So the entire suspension and underside has been completely redone, rebuilt. So yeah, that's it. There's still a few more things. She ain't the prettiest thing. I need some motor mounts and a windshield, but other than that, pretty clean. This is the interior. You got the classic Chrysler kind of 90s interior. Nothing really to write home about. The headliner could definitely use some work, but it's a Jeep, it's a daily, it's a teenager's daily, so this thing is not meant to be the prettiest thing, but it runs, drives, and that's all that matters. So just gonna go ahead and pop the hood. It's got the 4.0 liter 6 inline 6. Nothing to write home about. So yeah, and I've already came up with a name for it because, you know, that's kind of our thing. We like naming our vehicles, and that is Yeti. So this is Yeti, my 1996 Jeep Cherokee. Nothing really that special to write home about, except for, again, we put a lift kit on it, and that was pretty much it. There's really, like I said, that's all that's been done to this thing pretty much. The reason I went with a Jeep is because I was at first looking for a truck, because like I said, I really wanted something with 4x4 capabilities. You guys know I like riding BMX and all that, and I needed something to just kind of like throw stuff in and not worry about the interior and that. And then so I was really looking at a truck at first, but then trucks are stupidly expensive, and well, this thing haven't been much cheaper, but in the long run it has been. And I think this works a lot better for me, being that I am still a kid and in the city, and it's nice having a lot shorter wheelbase vehicle, because it definitely helps parking, getting in and out of tight spots. And with it, you know, having a almost $1,000 bike, it's nice to know that you can lock your bike up and not have to worry about it being stolen out of the bed of your truck. So yeah, that's, as I said, that's all that's been done to this pretty much thing. And there's been a few little engine hiccups in there, but other than that, it's a pretty solid Jeep, and I should be driving it very, very soon. So we're gonna go ahead and head into the shop, and I'm gonna show you guys Rusty, which is of course our 454 swapped Corvair. Nothing has happened with the race truck. It is still sitting there without the front clip. Haven't had time to work on it, but that doesn't mean nothing has been going towards that, if that makes any sense. So, alright, so speaking of the race truck, right here we have the engine for the race truck pretty much all put back together. We got the headers on it and everything, so this is ready to be dropped into a Bandit, aka our race truck, and we should soon be able to start having a little bit of fun in that race truck. But Rusty, you guys probably have seen this. We already got the motor in there, and everything's hooked up. But my dad is going ahead and started working on the suspension, and just some kind of minor things, like we put a roll cage in, and it's kind of been used as storage. As you can see, we've been storing a lot of our Corvair blocks and all that. Sorry, I lost train of thought. It's been a lot of storage, but we're starting to get back into it and working on it, since the Jeep has been taking up most of our time. Now that the Jeep is starting to not cause as much hassle, we are able to start getting back into the fun builds. So that is pretty much all that's been going on. Like I said, very short update, and this is why I haven't been making a lot of videos, is because there hasn't been a lot to film, and I don't want to bore you guys with kind of non-boring stuff, if that makes sense. And so this is why there hasn't really been a lot of content out. And like I said, it's just because I'm working, there's not a lot of stuff to do. So you guys, I might be doing a little bit more riding videos and like some progression videos, but I don't know at the moment. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do to start filming more, because there's not really a lot going on with, you know, the cars and all that. So I hope you guys understand that. But yeah, I hope you guys are still excited to see new videos. Leave a like and subscribe if, you know, any of these projects seemed interesting to you, and go ahead and rewatch a lot of these videos that I've already posted that go that into the build. Like the first car I showed you, Ivy, over there. This is how that channel started, and you literally can watch from day one to where that car is now and see how we restored and rebuilt it in our own personal way. You'll probably start seeing a lot more of this car. This is going to be a terrifying but awesome car, and the fitment is a little bit off, very off. But when you have this big of a motor in a car that weighs 2,500 pounds, you definitely want some tread. So I kind of like this look. I know it's not the most ideal fitment, but it just matches this car. I don't know how to explain it, you know, like the body style of a Corvair, and it just has this fat tire kind of sticking out. Maybe we'll like put a fender flare on it, but I think it looks so good like this. And I really don't have a say too much in this build because this is my dad's car, my dad's build. So honestly, the videos you'll see of this car are more or less his creation and me helping along with it. So, if that makes any sense. But I don't want to drag this video on too much because there isn't really a lot to update you guys on. And we've been doing a ton of work. It just doesn't look like there's been a lot of work done. So, if that makes any sense, and I hope you guys understand. But I'm definitely going to start trying to push out the videos more. So if you guys want to see less car stuff and more of just become like a vlog kind of thing, let me know. If you want to strictly just see car things, let me know. I'm down to do whatever. But we'll just have to go and see. So without further ado, guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.